Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, the Minister of Higher Education crowns the winners of the 6th round of Sultan Qaboos Award for Culture, Arts and Literature. Al Nasser Club wins His Majesty Sultan Qaboos Hockey Cup 2017. And more than 4,000 pieces of artifacts are found in Sayadir's site in the Wilaya of Daba. Those are the headlines, and now for the news in detail. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Her Excellency Dr. Rawiya bint Saud Al Busaidia, Minister of Higher Education, crowned the winners of the Sultan Qaboos Award for Culture, Arts and Literature at its 6th session allocated for the Arabs. In a ceremony held at Al Wahad Club in Al Azeba, Her Excellency handed over the Sultan's medal for the award. The award in the field of economic studies in the branch of culture was won by Jalauddin Ahmed Amin from Egypt, and in the field of literacy criticism in the arts branch won by Saad bin Abdul Rahman al-Bazai of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. She also announced the areas of the 7th session 2018 of the awards for Omanis, to be in the fields of non-material culture, heritage studies and cultural branch, and for short films in the arts and forlorn poetry in the arts branch. Al Nasser was crowned for the 7th time in its history with the title of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos Hockey Cup 2017 with a 3-0 victory over Asib. The closing ceremony was sponsored by His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Muftazi, Minister of Transport and Communications. It was attended by His Excellency Sheikh Saad bin Mohammed Al Mardouf Al Sadi, Minister of Sports Affairs. A number of their excellencies, the ministers, undersecretaries and chairmen of sports associations. After the end of the match, which was dominated by Al Nasser Club, the event sponsor crowned the first 3 clubs, where Al Nasser won the title, followed by Asib and Ali Sadab, who came in 3rd place. He also honored the teams of referees for the finals and the distinguished players in the tournament. More than 4,000 pieces of artifacts were found in Sayadir's site in the Wilaya of Daba in the Governorate of Musandam. The evacuations done on one of the tombs in the area revealed human remains and other items buried underground. The pieces found in the area date back to 1300 BC until the Islamic era. The evacuation works and field researches in the area started in 2013, where an Italian team of archaeologists are working to reveal the historical position of the Wilaya through the explorations. It is worth mentioning that the bodies concerned, in cooperation with the citizens, are working to preserve the deep-rooted history of the place. The 2nd edition of Government Efficiencies Programme was launched in the Ministry of Oil and Gas in the Governorate of Muscat. The programme was organised by the Ministry of Civil Service in cooperation with Institute of Public Administration. It targeted the higher government leaderships with the aims to enhance their capabilities in decision-making, as well as facing the work challenges. The discussions during the event focused on the significance of activating an effective administrative personality and strategic thinking. The program also included field visits to a number of pioneering institutions to expand the knowledge of the participants. Petroleum Development Oman, PDO, marked the graduation of the 9th batch of graduates of the National Objective Program. The event was presided over by His Highness Syed Taimur bin Asad bin Tariq Al Sayed, Assistant Secretary General for Communication in the Research Council. More details in the following report by Salah bin Khalfan Al Rabi.
471 young Omanis, forming the 9th batch of the National Objectives Program, completed their training to work in a wide variety of trades, both in the oil and gas industry and other sectors, reflecting PDO's support for the government's efforts to diversify the economy.
We are proud to have the smile, to see the smile and pride on the faces of the trainees, and we are committed really to continue this program for the years to come.
The successful trainees will take up positions as electricians, mechanics, pipe fitters, scaffolders, maintenance men, steel fixers, sheet metal workers, fabricators, lifting operators, warehouse staff, cooks, receptionists, and waiters.
I am an industrial electrician. I learn a lot of things and I have a lot of skills, and we are proud to serve Oman.
The batch also included 91 welders who have been trained to the highest international standard and 13 women who will work in the hospitality industry.
I'm one of the Omani welders that was welding and training under race skills development, and I'm really proud to be in this program, and I'm really proud to succeed it and finish it with all the qualification that is one of the huge standards of the world, okay? And I'm really happy to be one of them. I'm really happy for this opportunity, and I'm really proud of everything that this nation provides us.
It is worth mentioning that the graduates underwent a training lasting up to 18 months at 5 training institutes and will now take up work with 31 different employers. For the Sultanate of Oman Television English News, Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi, Muscat.
Still to come on our news bulletin. The first phase of Green Wadis initiative is launched in the Wilayah of Baushir to protect natural wadis from desertification. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. 11 people were killed and 20 others wounded today when a speeding passenger bus collided with a parked long trailer on a highway in central Pakistan, where heavy fog had limited visibility. The accident happened near the town of Khanwell, about 50 kilometers southeast of the city of Muntal in the Punjab province. The injured were treated at a local hospital. Thick fog had enveloped parts of Pakistan in recent weeks, contributing to several accidents. British Prime Minister Theresa May has arrived in Poland, where she is expected to raise the issue of a Polish judicial overhaul this week that prompted the European Union to trigger an unprecedented procedure against the member state. The one-day visit today comes at a politically turbulent time for both countries, as Britain prepares to leave the EU and Poland finds itself in an escalating standoff with the bloc leaders, who say the shape of its judicial overhaul violates European values. The European Commission, the guardian of EU law, yesterday triggered a procedure that could lead to sanctions against Poland, including a loss of its voting rights. May's spokesman said May would raise her concerns over the changes with Poland's new Prime Minister, Mateusz Morawiecki. Each winter, thousands of people that are living on the streets of Berlin have to brave ice, snow, and sub-zero temperatures. It is not uncommon that people freeze to death on the streets of the capital. This year, Elias Deji and Frederick Bisecki decided they had to do something to help their fellow Berliners. The two students, both avid bikers, decided to start an organization called Warm Fahren, which translates to something close to Bike Riding Brings Warmth. With the cargo bikes on loan from a local bike company, they distribute clothes, sleeping bags, food, and warm drinks to homeless people around the city. They started in November and plan to continue their 3 to 4 trips a week until March. There are many organizations helping homeless people in Berlin, but there is an advantage to using bikes to reach the homeless. Around 10,000 people live on the streets of Berlin. Back to more local news, reviewing performances conducted by Anti-Defamation League, ADL, and its aims in the field of enhancing means of dialogue and understanding among countries topped the discussions of His Excellency Abdulaziz bin Mohammed Al Rawas, advisor of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos for Cultural Affairs, while receiving an ADL delegation from the United States, chaired by Dr. Sharoon Nazarine, Deputy Chairperson of the League for the International Affairs, and Dr. Shai Fieldman, Manager of Kron Center for Middle East Studies in Brandy University. During the meeting, both sides exchanged cordial talks. The Sultan Qaboos University organized a ceremony to celebrate the 4th Graduate Day, which witnessed a participation from 650 male and female graduates from the 10th, 11th and 12th batches. It included a number of activities as well as meeting sessions with the participants, who expressed their joy on this occasion. It is worth mentioning that the university provides various services to the graduates through their e-portal, where they can be informed about the university's activities and get invitations to various events. Plantation of 600 Omani wild trees in Al Ansab Wadi in the Wilaya of Baushur is the first phase of Green Wadi's initiative. The initiative, which was inaugurated by the National Field Research Center for Environmental Conservation of D1 of Royal Court, aimed to rebalance the natural wadis in the Sultanate and protect them from desertification. More than 150 people participated in the first phase of the initiative from various government and private bodies, in addition to the civil, social institutions, universities and college students and local citizens in the Wilaya of Baushur. The event also included cleaning the wadi of waste and making the participants aware of more importance of preserving vegetation in the Sultanate. In order to enhance police work, Police Command and the Governorate of Bahraini organized an orientation meeting on National Organization for Energy Cases Management. The program came with the participation of Royal Mount Police and a number of government bodies. It aimed to build an active coordination for the management of emergency cases as to achieve best response to such cases. A child died as a result of a fire that has erupted in a house in the Wilaya of Nizwa, the Governorate of Dakhliya. The Public Authority for Civil Defense and Ambulance said via social media channel Twitter that it had succeeded in controlling and extinguishing the fire. The child was transferred dead to the hospital by the ambulance of the authority. In order to enrich the fine arts movement and exchange of expertise in the field, the Kuwaiti Exhibition for Fine Arts was inaugurated in the Governorate of Muscat. The event was organized by the National Council for Culture, Arts and Literature in the state of Kuwait. It came within the context of cultural and artistic exchange between the Sultanate and Kuwait. To enhance voluntary work and social solidarity, the building of Al Bir Charity Team was opened in the Wilaya of Shinas in the Governorate of North Batna. The opening came within the framework of development of financial resources for voluntary and charity programs implemented by the team in the Wilaya. The opening ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Kalbani, Minister of Social Development. Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning over the governorates of Dahira and Worcester. Winds will be northerly to northeasterly light to moderate, and seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1 meter. This is the Sultan of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, the Minister of Higher Education crowns the winners of the 6th round of Sultan Qaboos Award for Culture, Arts and Literature. Al Nasser Club wins His Majesty Sultan Qaboos Hockey Cup 2017. And more than 4,000 pieces of artifacts are found in Sayadir's site in the Wilaya of Daba. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsrooms and the studio, it's good night.